Mitch here, my dad. We're going to go kayaking. It's May 25th and about 8 o'clock, a little bit after 8 o'clock. We're about to head over to Ben Irving Reservoir out Highway 42 just past Winston. Should be a really good time. I understand the water is really high this time of year, so
right
good
on.
times.
Now, because we're in the state of Oregon, if your kayak's longer than 10 foot, you need to have some documentation, which you can usually pick up just about any sporting goods store, sell guns or whatever. They'll sell you a waterways pass, and then that way you're legal. And if you have a kayak that's a little longer than 10 feet, ours is 13 right on the dot. Also, you never know when you're going to be at a state or a federal park and that may require a parking permit. And so the same place you pick up your waterways pass, you can pick up the America the Beautiful pass, and it gives you a little place to hang it on your windshield. And I just went ahead and taped mine inside here. You put this right on your dash when you go, and then that way the park ranger can come and he can beam your number up, and then that way you're good to go. So you never know when you're going to need a pass to park. Sometimes it's $10, sometimes it's free, but just to be on the safe side, pick one of these up. It's like $40, no big deal. So let's go. Hanging a right. We're in the metropolis of Winston, and we're coming up on the
Cheetah! There it is. See it? Bronze cheetah.
It's a bronze cheetah. I like to pedal my bike a little bit, and I like to paddle my kayak, and give you a good opportunity to hang out with people that you love, like my son Mitch over here. He's part of my crew, and let's kind of hang out. So, like I say, today we're heading out to the Ben Irving Reservoir. I have no idea who Ben Irving is. I don't know why they call it Ben Irving, but it's like I say, turns into a mud puddle later in the summer. But anyway, we're coming up on a little town of 10 Mile. So last time we talked to you, we were looking at the cheetah. Now we're just about heading into the 10 Mile, the metropolis of 10 Mile, I should say. Let's get the taxidermy. There's the Ben Irving. Turn left 1/4 mile. And we're going to go over the lower 10 Mile Creek. That's 64. And alpine trees. And we're on Benedict Road.
There they go. The deer.
The turkey went down there. Oh, turkey's over here.
And a bunch of turkeys.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Bang.
Turkey 25, 2022. And as you can see, the lake is all the way to the top. So we're going to get to go all the way upstream and go up to the little secret bridge that nobody knows about. It's kind of a little stream that people kayaking. Now this is Wednesday, so there's not going to be much out here. But the geese out here on this lake, at the end of the day, you'll have a couple of geese turds or goose turds out on your boat. I don't know how they manage to get them on your boat. They fly overhead, they drop them, but they're getting pretty good at it. And we did a picnic area, and this is the picnic area down here. And this is a great place to come if you got a little family and you want to let the kids. There's flushing toilets. Lots of tables, a couple of places to set your barbecue up, a little place to park, and we're going to go out there and paddle around. Hi, my name's Kevin, and this is Kevin's Kayak, and this is our debut show here today, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about our kayaking adventures today. We got ourselves a couple of Crescent kayaks. Zoom in on the kayak, Mitch. This is my kayak right here. It's a yellow kayak. Everybody says it's green, but I think it's more of a yellow kayak. But we got really loud colors, so because I'm an old guy, I'm kind of anticipating being dead someday. Hopefully it doesn't happen on the water, but actually that'd be kind of cool. So
bright colors, people can see you. Find your carcass. The people at Crescent will tell you all of the stuff that you need to know about these kayaks. The only thing that I can tell you that I think is something that they may not tell you is that this kayak holds up to 600 pounds. If you're a big guy like me, you realize there's a lot of stuff that people do, like ride motorcycles, paddle kayaks. You just can't do it if you're a big guy, unless you do your shopping. And in this case, we did some shopping. I weigh 285 and I'm 6'4". This is perfect kayak for me. So it's 13 foot long, it's 34 inches wide, it's 79 pounds. As you can see, all these styrations are going to help us stay straight when we're in the water paddling. And then of course, the cool thing about this kayak is, like I say, I weigh 285 pounds. I weigh 285. This thing is solid as a rock. I mean, this
Oh! Jeez.
Not stable on the ground. But I mean, they're made out of really good plastic.
We could edit that out.
Yeah, I don't know. It's polyurethane or something like that. Call it, guys. Anyway, we got it's the Crescent. The model's called a Crew. The reason why they call it a Crew is because you can put your whole crew in here. Okay, so let's say you got your wife. I'm gonna be in the back. My wife is gonna be in the front. She doesn't like to paddle. She's gonna say, "Hey, I'd rather talk to you." So flip her seat around. Now you can talk to your wife while you're paddling. Okay. So anyway, your wife doesn't want to get up and go out and go paddling for the day. You just want to go paddling by yourself. Make sure to bring your drink. So they've already determined where the exact center point is. So if you're paddling two people, clunk. If you're paddling by yourself, clunk. If you got your wife with you, she wants to talk, she doesn't want to paddle. So that's kind of the cool thing about these kayaks. If you're a big guy, they go up to 550 pounds functional weight. And then if you put the scupper plugs in, then you can go all the way to 600 pounds. So if you're a big fella, this is what you're going to end up with. I've already done all the research. If you want a kayak that paddles like a kayak and acts like a kayak and will carry your weight, this is pretty much the one you're going to end up. Now you can do all your research and you can prove me wrong, but I've done a lot of research on them, and it seems to me like this is probably the way you want to go if you want an actual kayak experience. So we're going to load these seats in now. Okay. Alrighty.
Alright, hold on. Ready, and whenever you are.
Okay, today it's just going to be me and Mitch, so we're going to go ahead and set these up for single use. And this is the center position. Now when you get these kayaks brand new, for some reason this is like this. They have them in like that, and that just doesn't work really good, is what I've found. And so you just loosen this little screw here and give it a spin. So it'll come from the factory this way, loosen the screw, spin them around this way. Okay, now we're going to put the seat right here, and now you're going to notice that sometimes this seat is coming right up on this bolt here. So just use your fingers and push that seat back. Okay, now you don't want to go like this. You want to go like this. Lift that up, put this right over the top. You're going to go through here, and then you're going to go down that way. And then, so when you're done, this little buckle should be right here. Okay, So I'm going to go ahead and do both sides before I finish. Then this here is a strap. Now if you wanted to lay down, you'd be like that. But when you get up, when you're out on the water, you're just going to pull this little rip cord here. The tighter you pull it, it's got a pretty good little lumbar support. But what I like to do is when I get out on the water, I'll torque this up so it's about like this, and then I got really good lumbar support. So let me get the other side and we'll show you about how tight you want it. You don't want it too tight. So I've already spun this side. Move that seat back. If I put it here, it has a little bit, it'll wander on you. So not over the top, but underneath. Okay. Then we're going to flip it around the back, go through the back slot, go over the ridge, down the other side, and buckles down below so you're not sitting on it. Okay, so I'm going to give it a snug. Give that a snug. That's good. You don't want to get any snugger than that. So if you flip upside down, you're going to say, oh no, my seat's going to fall out and it's going to sink. They don't sink. They don't sink. So, but some people do like to put a little styrofoam back in here. You can pull this contraption off here, you put your styrofoam on, throw some tape on, put it back over the top. That, if you're a lazy person like me, that'll dig into you a little bit, but it's not a problem. Anyway, Mitch, you're all set up here. You got your documents, you got a little snack, your seat's ready to go. Now all we need is your paddle, and you're ready to roll. So I'm going to throw my seat in and we'll put these in the water. Okay, take a look at this lake. We're at the river end,
AKA turd birds.
I think I can intuitively figure this out if I do it. Get this thing halfway in the water, right? And then maybe put it at an angle.
Sounds good.
And good. Oh.
That doesn't look good. I don't think. I think you need to put it both in, the whole thing in the water,
Really?
and then pull it parallel to the shore.
Okay.
There's a little place that you can step off there that's fairly shallow.
Alright. So, kayak is in the water. I'm going to push it back that way. And without stepping on any goose turds.
Wow. See, if you're an agile young person, you can get away with that.
Oh, didn't we have like foot things for...
Yes, we have the foot things. Hey, I forgot to put the foot things in. Why don't you get your water right there?
Yeah?
Get that water. Ah. That's a good way to put it in the lake, Mitch. There you go. Okay. Let me get the foot things here. Hang on. Ta-da!
A couple of things I want to tell you about this kayak too. That this is a no-sink kayak. You don't get in it. You get on top of it, and it's airtight.
So today we're going to head north, and that's going to take us to where the river bleeds into the place, and we're going to go way the heck up the stream there as far as we can. There's probably some slash lane in the area up there, but anyway, got some people out here in their boat today doing a little fishing. Where's that thing? All right, little pristine lakes and reservoirs are just dotted all over the Oregon area. And I believe there's a book, it's called Soggy Sneakers, and I think it's out on its 5th edition right now. But it's a kayak canoe club. I can't remember the guy's name. I'll get it for you. But the book basically tells you every river, every stream, every lake that you can kayak and canoe in. And a lot of them are just like this. They're all like this, actually. And it's just absolutely beautiful. And okay, we're at the north end of the reservoir at this point. You're going to see this little concrete bridge. We're just going to paddle right under it and keep on going. Doggone it, Mitch. I told you not to get into the brush like I'm doing right now. Okay, we're down into that little river I told you about. And beautiful canyon. I would imagine there's some lunkers out here if you're willing to come up here. Now, I would imagine that there's also some ticks and some mosquitoes if you get up here at the wrong time of the year. All right. According to Mitch, he says there's a little bit of slash laying across the river down here. Looks like we can go a little further, but we're going to have to bring some pruning, shears, maybe a chainsaw, I don't know. So I think we're going to get it turned around right here, and we're going to head back, see if we can get back to the rock dam. There's a huge dam up here. It's made out of rock. Looking at those GoPros, man, those things are, they have their own software. They're kind of hard to use. I think this one I got right here is pretty good. We're in the north end, which narrows down into that little stream we were in. And this is the main body of the lake. Pretty large lake, actually. You'll see some ski boats here in the summertime. Some wave runners. And there is the boat dock. Traffic around here is a little intense, though. Incredible. Around here. Hey.
Hey.
Watch where you're going.
You watch where you're going.
Yeah. Beautiful. God's country. My gosh. This is what they call the largest temperate rainforest in the world, isn't it?
The Pacific Northwest. It's the largest temperate rainforest in the world.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
Ain't no place like here. The Pacific Northwest is the best.
Yeah. Oregon.
Oregon. So, what did we do today?
Well, we did a little bit of paddling, we did a little bit of yakking, and just been out here in God's country, you know, and just enjoying our lives, enjoying the day. Yeah. You don't see this on TV. You have to be out here. You have to be out here in the nature, in the world.
Yeah.
Just a great way to spend the day.
Get off your phone. Get out. Enjoy life.
Get real. Paddle up, float down.
Boomba.